Hour 2 of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Tobin and Leroy here with you. 560 WQAM. Having fun here, man. On a Tuesday. Let us get to headlines brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. At Doral Volkswagen, choose from over 300 new Volkswagen models in stock with the Tiguan, the Taos, and the Atlas. Remember, when it comes to Volkswagen, the great deals are at Doral Volkswagen. Panthers back on the ice tonight. They are taking on the Eastern Conference leading Washington Capitals. Puck drops at 7 o'clock, and you can hear that on 790. The Tick Cat.
Still good.
Yeah.
Man, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. But I'm like, why don't we mention Jalen Hurts with Allen, Burrow, and Lamar? Boudreaux. I mean,
why don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird thing.
You're right. Because he's been to a Super Bowl, same as Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
He could win one this year, 2 Super Bowls already.
For that turnover, probably outplayed Mahomes in the last one.
Right. And like it's them damn Philly fans.
You blaming them?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, just think the whole attitude of how we think about that team is all the starting point is they don't like their coach and they're not,
In fairness, is it also A.J. Brown's fault? Because he seems to be whining a lot,
But why? Here,
Reading
I've
books.
never been on a team.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say I have been on a team. They didn't really whine about the ball in Minnesota. But every wide receiver complains about not getting the ball. It's nothing new. I'm always open. I'm like, this is nothing new to football. So the fact that if A.J. Brown only has 3 catches and, and he wants more catches, I never have a problem with that. The problem is, contrary to popular belief, like when you watch film and you see an open guy, right? Plays are designed for a quarterback to look a certain way, right? So here's the concept. We're going to read high to low. We're going to read low to high, depending on the situation. If it's like 3rd and 2, you're going to check that first guy and hit the guy. That's how they look. So if they're looking over here and the guy beats his guy on the backside and he goes, I was open, that's not fair to the play design either. So, wide receivers always complain. Like, that's not new. I don't have a problem with that. That's being a competitor. I want to get the damn ball.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. That means he's going to do everything he can to get the ball, not quit. Once you quit, my hands are tied. I can't.
Speaking of, Tyreek Hill's camp, according to the Miami Herald, has indicated he doesn't want to leave the Dolphins, but he does want them to make moves to make the roster improved. Really
What? Hold up.
Damage is done.
Let me get this straight. You quit on the team and you got demands? Is that right?
He just wants to see some tweets.
Wait. You quit. And you coming and making demands? Oh, I don't want to leave, but I just want the team to do a couple of things.
He wants to win.
You play a pivotal role in that.
Fair point.
If he wasn't playing Hong Kong Phooey with the football periodically, right?
When's the last time you heard of Hong Kong Phooey?
Hong Kong Phooey?
The song.
The Kung Fu fighting?
No.
Hong Kong Phooey
It was
a cartoon.
It was a cartoon, yeah.
So,
So, are you?
Jesus.
That's what he's
making demands.
Well, it's his camp sourced in the Herald.
I don't give a rat's ass who it is. Nobody should be saying nothing.
Except
Like Tyreek. And keep in mind,
Mhm.
who was the guy that said, don't make nothing of that press conference?
You did.
I understand.
Yeah, of course.
I understand the heat of the moment. It kind of built to that point, and I understood the frustration. I'm the only guy that said, don't make nothing of that. But then you come back with
just wants to see some tweaks.
Yeah, you lucky they don't come in and tweak your contract.
Well, we'll see.
May have to.
I trade him for Cooper Kupp.
Wow!
Oh!
Wow! Intangibles?
Wow!
Whoa!
But, come on,
Goosies.
Question? It's not possible to be that unaware, right?
He's,
Even his camp.
he's the cheetah.
It's his camp.
Drew
But
Rosenhaus. Drew Rosenhaus got up there the day after. He goes, a lot of other people didn't play games that he played in. I'm like, oh, Drew, come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Like, it's off season. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got all the love in the world for Tyreek.
We hosted this gala.
All the love in the world for his agent. I think that guy is a bulldog when it comes to getting guys their money. Nothing but respect for him.
Yep.
Put the Twitter fingers down. Right? Like, nobody wants to hear from Tyreek or Tyreek's camp Super Bowl week when you ain't been playing football in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Like, it's just, that's just being.
I'm with you.
Like, it.
Are you okay?
I'm.
I just want to get the
That's
exact line.
you know what that's equivalent to?
Sure.
If after the game, Gary Anderson would have said, "Well, if we would have made a couple of more plays, we would have won the game."
Agreed. You need to know.
That's what that is the equivalent to. And again, nothing but love for him, but not the time.
Mm-mm.
Not the time.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. Like, is everybody feeling where I'm coming from? Does that not make sense? Right?
Hill's
Why
camp,
he's out here like LeBron?
Hill's camp this is from Barry Jackson. Hill's camp has indicated that he simply wants Miami to bolster the roster because he wants to win. He said that he made his January 5th I'm out comments out of frustration.
I said that.
Mm-hmm.
I said that. Like, there was nothing. Don't worry about it. It happens. It happens. But you had time to think before you said this.
I would have, well.
When was the last time? Now, first of all, I mean, he out here like De'Aaron Fox, right? Before I sign the extension, I want to see where we are.
That's true.
Like LeBron.
Well, he already signed the contract, though.
Right. But this right here. When's the last time you heard a wide receiver to say something like that? I mean, even here, you know how I feel about Myles Garrett. And I'm okay with Myles Garrett doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I am. I understand.
I get what Myles Garrett's doing.
I get what he's doing.
He's
right.
in his team
but
is
look at the way he did it.
Oh yeah. 15 sacks, 17 games.
No, I want to let me just say, I'm going to wait to make my decision before I see how they tweak the roster.
Well, don't they like? How does his his contract? I think there's going to be dead cap on it, but isn't he trying to get out in front of it because they couldn't they just like let him go because of the league year or something like that?
They ain't gonna let him go.
All right.
You got to try to get something for him. Like if you can get some picks and a decent player return,
Mm-hmm.
like the player part of it never mattered. Like what happened with Luka and Anthony Davis. That never happens in football, except, and it still didn't really happen when Goff and Stafford switched, because one was a free agent and one was traded. Yeah,
and also like Goff was definitely damaged goods. I think at that point he was pretty low value at that point.
Right. So, like, yeah. When have you ever heard like a wide receiver say something like that? Never.
I can't think of it.
Right.
I mean, like, I'm just thinking of like Terrell Owens' beefs with quarterbacks.
He never said I need to see what they do to the roster. Right?
By the way, congratulations is in order.
Ooh.
Pat Riley.
What do you do this time?
He struck a deal.
Oh.
To Kansas City for the three-peat.
Yup.
Oh,
Got to get that Munyon, dude.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
What's up? Did you have any deets on the deal?
Let's see. The NFL strikes a deal with Pat Riley to use three-peat if the Chiefs win. Miami Heat executive first trademarked the phrase in 1988. If the Chiefs become the first NFL team to win 3 Super Bowls in a row, Pat Riley has a chance to make some money.
Wow.
That's because the former NBA player, coach, and current Miami Heat executive owns the trademark to various forms of three-peat, giving him the rights to use the phrase from everything from apparel to jewelry, and his last 2 filings to backpacks and beverages.
Oh,
three-peat juice.
that's pretty good.
Only one team can drink it.
Wow.
Dang.
His attorney, John Aldrich, told CLL's Collect. I guess it's Collect with no vowels. Put some vowels in your name.
Crazy hipsters.
Told Collect on Tuesday that there is an agreement in place for the NFL to use three-peat if it happens. Aldrich would not comment on what percentage royalty Riley would make, but did say plans are, as has been in the past, earmarked for the Pat Riley Family Foundation. How about that? Congrats to Pat.
Pat Riley is in that family.
That is
He
great.
is in that family. Pat Riley's like, listen, I ain't making trades, but I am. He goes, I'm getting some merchandise munyon, and I'm taking Jimmy's munyon.
Let's see. Look, just realistically, we'll never know the exact percentage, but let's say a three-peat t-shirt on NFL.com cost you $25 before taxes. More?
Yeah.
$35.
Because it's Super Bowl merch.
Super Bowl merch.
How much goes to Pat Riley?
How many dollars are going in?
I would say $2 a shirt.
That's still good, though.
Huh?
That's still good, though.
Yeah.
You got to think 40,000, 50,000 Chiefs fans minimum buying that shirt.
No, they'll sell.
They're going to sell millions of that stuff. Yeah.
So good. He's so good. He is so good. Dang, but only $2.
Dude's about to make a max contract on the Chiefs merch.
The Chiefs. This guy's probably the biggest Chiefs fan in South Florida.
We're all sick of the Chiefs. Pat Riley's like, not me.
There's no I don't even want to think that far because God, that would be so insufferable. No one has 4-peat or anything like that, right? What's after 3-peat?
I mean, 4-peat doesn't really rhyme.
It's not cool, right?
It was just a dynasty. I don't know what do you call a 4-peat?
4-peat.
Dominance.
Yeah, but that's just not doesn't sell.
I mean, think about this. He has never not been to the AFC Championship. 1 year he didn't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then before it was like, oh well, he's always been at home. And then,
did that last year.
No, there's really nothing else.
Now we got the refs in the bag.
And God.
Of course. We can't forget God. We can't forget God.
Yeah, of course.
We'll take a break. We will hear a little bit. Roger Goodell put some thoughts out there for all the controversy and conspiracy theorists out there.